Whatever happened to Sydnie Christmas? What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name's Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. So I reacted to a lot of her songs that she used to put out back in the day. It was Britain's Got Talent, right? I don't want to. Let me check my videos here. Yes, BGT 2024 and some of her solo work that she did, but she hasn't posted anything in 9 months. So I was wondering, what the heck? I did want to go back, into her catalog. So that's what I'm doing now after all this time. Hopefully you guys are still watching. And I think I'm going to start off with Defying Gravity. This song over here from 7 years ago. There's a couple that I have yet to look at. If people are interested, let me know in the comments. But now I think we're going to get started here. Oh, this is live? Defying Gravity, Sydnie Christmas on board the Independence of the Seas. Ah, she was doing cruise ships gigs. Okay. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. Let's go. Also, if you would like to support my music reactions, please check out my Patreon. All right.
All right. I'm so excited to introduce our next singer for you. Oh my gosh, she plays our Rizzo in Greece. She has the greatest stage name in the world. Actually, it's her real name, Sydnie Christmas.
What a great name.
Because she's going to sing for you the most famous song from The Wicked. So please welcome to the stage, Sydnie Christmas.
I don't know that song, actually. I don't think I do.
Hello.
Hello.
Something has changed within me.
Ah, okay.
Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. It's time to trust my instincts. Close my eyes and leave. It's time to try to fight in gravity. I think I've tried to fight in gravity, and you can't pull me down.
What the? What the heck? She killed that song. That was amazing. That was so impressive. Wow. I mean, I knew she was good, but just, looking at the circumstances on a cruise ship, small crowd, like a small venue, you're floating in the middle of the ocean. But her control and her confidence is scary. First things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. Description below. This seems like such a complicated song to sing and also play on the piano. Props to the person playing, because the timing, and that kind of seems very jumpy, very like you really have to, be on top of it, like know it and like be agile, because you're also counting on the singer. I would say maybe it's vice versa. I'm not really sure how the dynamic here works, who is like actually in the lead, but the other person has to follow pretty sharply behind. Wow, her vocals, she has this type of like mixed voice. I haven't reacted to anything from her, since the last time I reacted to anything from her. It was like months ago. Maybe a year already. I have the playlist. 9 months. But I did remember her voice. However, I did not remember apparently how, like, her range and how she goes from like this. She has like a sort of deeper, chesty voice. Very theatrical, right? It's something that you would see in like a Disney live action. And so she has like this lower, maybe mezzo soprano type of voice, but then she kind of rises and explodes. She has this burst capability about her voice that is optimal for this type of music, and it's so strong too. You could feel the power within, right? Because I've seen other people, other singers do it, of course, but you lose kind of the power. I mean, you could kind of try to do it yourself, right? Just for practice, for goofs, and maybe you do it every night, but it's just like a one-off thing. To be consistent, right? A proper singer, then you actually have to have the, I would say the endurance, and I guess there's so many muscles here. We don't really think about that, and I'm not the expert or anything, but just from what I've seen, it's very complex when it comes to human voice, and all the different elements that go into the anatomy for you to produce a certain sound, right? And the more you practice, I guess the stronger it gets. But man, this sounds like something she either has been solidly practicing, or you're just kind of born with it. And I guess you can have both, right? You're born, and then you capitalize on that and you keep practicing. And maybe that's the case, because that seems like such a, man, she, especially like looking at her, right? You wouldn't expect it. I mean, not that you have to put a voice to the face, but she just looks very, like a very small, woman. But she has like a strong, like if I heard this voice, I would think of like a Greek, like an ancient Greek statue singing this, right? It's just like, man, very, very strong vocals. I don't know, what kind of muscle she has going on there, but respects, because I don't have like 10% of the strength that her voice has. Seriously. And so, man, it's fantastic to see her. And 7 years ago, I wonder if she tried to audition back then, right? Because we maybe never hear the full story, right? And I get that it's so complicated and you have to go through so many steps to be able to apply, and this and that and etc. So maybe she did, and she wasn't able to get there until 2024, which would have been actually maybe 5 or 6 years after this video. Wow, but she had the talent all along. Amazing. All right. Well, that is the commentary here. Guys, I am willing to check out anything, related to musicians. So please write down your comments, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.